Now, Logic is an artist everyone can see themselves in. He's such a humble guy and overall such a normal guy, which is rare in the rap industry. But today, I want to talk about 3 things you can learn from Logic himself and apply it into your own life. Starting with number 1, positivity. Peace, love, and positivity is something Logic constantly mentions and talks highly about. This is something Logic has talked about in his music.
Did everything I said I'd ever do with you, I still ain't shit. Alright, motherfucker, run around the world yelling PLP, but it's a last resort, we gon' fight, motherfucker. People thinking they on this level, they ain't even near 'em. I just wanna spread positivity through lyrical ability. They call it selling out, but I just call it versatility, yeah.
And of course, in interviews.
My message, which is peace, love, and positivity in my music. And that I stay grounded and that I am who I am and I don't pretend to be anything else. I'm just a fucking nerd who solves Rubik's Cubes and raps his ass off. Oh, this guy's like, I'm always like peace, love, and positivity. That's my thing. Oh, that's corny. That's weird. Like, we live in a weird world where peace, love, and positivity. Oh, he's whack.
Peace, love, and positivity is such a way of life for Logic just because when he was growing up, he came from a negative place. Logic is a very, very likable guy, and if you know anything about his story, you know that he came from a very negative household. Logic came from a place where he saw his own brother selling crack cocaine to his own father, and this is something he talks about in his song Gang Related from his Under Pressure album, and getting called racial slurs by his own mother and almost getting killed by his own mother when he was only 9 years old. And this is a story that he talks about in his song Dear God.
In blast, the real dealer, we cut classics, no fillers. What about the time I was 9 and my mama almost murdered me? Don't think I forgot that shit, it still burdens me. Her bare hands tight around my throat, I can't breathe, I screamed, I can't breathe, mama. Don't you want me, mama? Don't you love me, mama? What the fuck?
And despite the fact that Logic was brought up in a very negative place, he decided to make a decision and make some positive music that inspires a lot of people. And that's why Logic has a very devoted and loyal fan base today. And the second thing you can learn from Logic is detach yourself from the negative and the good.
Either things are so one way or the another. It's either you're amazing, you're incredible, you're perfect, or you suck and you're horrible and you should quit rapping. There's no medium. And I think one can be swayed to either the positive too much and get a big head, or the negative and become depressed and second guess their intentions of why they even make music and the artist that they are.
As you can see, Logic talks about how you're always gonna get bad feedback and good feedback in your life. So what Logic is saying is don't focus too much on the bad or the good, because if you focus too much on the good, you're gonna get a big head and think you're something that you're not. But at the same time, don't focus too much on the negative, because if you do so, you're gonna second guess whatever you're doing even if you believe in your decisions yourself. And the third thing you can learn from Logic is never look for other people's approval.
How evil can you be to hate someone because their message is peace, love, and positivity? But people do it. It's insane. And for me, that used to really hurt me. It really used to hurt, and I would be like, man, how come they don't like me? I don't get it. I don't understand. And I was trying to work for other people's approval. So here's a great example. I could release this album, Everybody, which I did, and people could say, oh, yeah, I mean, it's cool, but I really think, like, he should do this, and he should change this and do that. Oh, okay, okay, you know, magazine or whoever wrote this review, you got it. And then I'm gonna go do another album, and all those things that they said they wanted me to change, I changed them. Do I have your approval yet?
No.
Yes, yes, we have your approval, but now you go over here, and these other people that hate all the things that you changed about it. So it's like, if I'm constantly trying to work for different people's approval, then I'm never gonna find, you know, happiness within myself. And that right there is a big reason of why I don't focus on what others tell me.
Now, looking for other people's approval is something that we've all been faced with. Even the most successful people have struggled with that. Just look at Logic. But as Logic is saying, never look for approval from others, because you simply will lose yourself in the process of doing that. And the example Logic was using here was his music. So essentially what Logic is saying is there will always be critics, no matter what you do. And if you try to chase that approval, you will never win. So yeah, that was the end of this video. If you want to see more videos like this for another artist, make sure to comment that below. And as always, if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. This channel is all about bringing together people like you who enjoy music and start a discussion on different topics like this. And of course, like the video if you enjoyed it. Follow me on Twitter at BlackySpeakz, and I'm out.